It seems
yes,
to be
I've had a
working.
pretty fun life, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I absolutely have.
It looks like you're still having fun.
I am.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great.
I
That's what it's all
definitely am.
about.
Yeah.
You got to be able to enjoy it. Otherwise, what's the point?
Honestly, if there was things if we didn't enjoy this, it wouldn't be happening.
Exactly.
We've put ourselves to a position to just have fun. Now it's like if
great
it's
to be
work,
the-
it's not worth the time.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
that's how we see it now.
Yeah, and I think the audience thrives on. They can feel it.
Of course.
Yeah, they know you're having a good time, so they're having a
I
good
hope
time.
they do. 'Cause
They can tell that we have a rigorous practice schedule.
and they can tell how serious we take ourselves.
When's the last time you guys rehearsed?
2009.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's why it sounds so great.
Every first show.
Every first show.
That's how boring that would be if we practiced 3 times a week doing the same crap over and over. It'd be awful.
I've never had a practice in what, 5, almost 6 years now.
Did you ever practice with us?
No, I showed up.
You
I
just
showed
showed
up to
up?
my first show in
Yeah,
Canada,
we did a
just
fucking-
playing on.
We did a.
Oh,
You guys do a
jamming
run
with you
through?
and AJ, yeah.
No, I'm over the computer.
Oh yeah. The
Oh,
Skype
really?
the Skype practice.
When
Yeah.
he was in fucking wherever.
New Hampshire.
Zoom.
Yeah.
So like a
Hampshire?
Zoom
Yeah,
practice. or
Hampshire.
something. That's great.
I think the only time like a practice happens with a new drummer because getting them the right feel is always
That shit's torture.
That's hard.
yeah. That's hard because everybody tries to do it their own way. It's like we want it like this, and that's about all.
And a lot of drummers have egos.
Yeah.
All drummers have egos.
Okay.
Every fucking one of them.
That's because they know they're high value.
All right, so I'm sending my daughter a text now to make sure she sticks with that.
and tell them play drums and don't have an
But it's
ego.
okay. Drummers can have egos, right?
Yeah.
Totally.
Because there's a lot of them, but there's not a lot of good ones, you know. And if you're good, if you're easy to deal with, and there's nothing worse than fucking grinding on the road for 6, 8 weeks with somebody you don't fucking want to be with, you know.
Oh man, I can't
Pure
But
imagine.
you need them, you know. Unfortunately for us, we really don't.
And sometimes they
Yeah.
use it. They probably use it against you. Sometimes I bet.
They
Huh?
don't even know they're doing it.
No.
They really don't,
They
huh?
really don't, yeah. They really don't fucking know. They're
Yeah.
just in their own. Because when you're like, especially at like as small the levels we're on, you know, compared to some of these big fucking bands, like you can't have an agenda. You gotta go with the flow. You can't say it sucks, but that's what you're there for, you know.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted, let's say you were in fucking New York and you wanted to go see that lady, whatever, the statue. You have to wake up
The ladies.
Whatever that thing is.
wake up early in the morning on your own and go like sightseeing and stuff because nobody else is gonna want to go do it, you know.
And then all you'll come back and say is, I can't believe how small it was.
Yeah.
That's what I said, and that's what everybody else I've heard say it.
Everyone says the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't have an agenda, dude. Yeah.
No, because it's not gonna
It
happen.
doesn't work.
Yeah,
Go with the
it's
flow.
just.
Have you ever gone on a vacation with somebody you can't stand?
Yes.
How fun was it?
Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's torture.
sit in a van with that person for 12 hours a
Yeah.
day.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
imagine
rough.
driving from fucking somewhere in fucking Pennsylvania to Kentucky on a fucking Tuesday night.
To
Like
play
a
for
room that's
5
fucking
people.
1,000 cap, and there's fucking 3 people there.
Yeah.
And you were stuck in a van with this guy for fucking 10
It's a
hours.
grind, huh?
And they're unhappy
And
about
then I
it.
drank 15 beers and all I did was complain.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, every band's been through that, and every band's been through those long drives with nobody at their shows.
But then there's the great stuff.
Yep.
Exactly.
There is absolutely the great stuff.
And sometimes those shows with nobody there were the most fun
They really are.
because
Yeah.
it just marks 17, 18 packs deep, and we're just off our rockers, and it's like there's 5 people there, so let's have fun, everybody
then,
party.
Then after the show, you got to get paid, and you got to drive the promoter to his ATM because nobody showed up.
That's
We're
so
talking
great.
about the good stuff right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
The best story is when someone tries to pay you with equipment. I love that one.
Yeah.
We got paid in Philly.
Yeah.
It was a corn-based beer, not very delicious, and it was called Knickerbocker.
Oh, yeah.
And they gave us a case
That's it.
instead of our $100 guarantee.
There you go.
Yeah,
That was back in '93 or something. Yeah.
still doesn't seem to add up.
Yeah.
You didn't give a shit, though.
No.
Yeah.
Free beer.
Then we went on the streets and sang
Really?
Just for fun. We didn't need the money. Just for
Oh, I could see you doing that.
It was fun.
You
Yeah.
got the voice of an angel. What was your key Beatles song? What was your money maker?
I liked, I don't know the name of it, that 17 song that she was just, I loved that as a kid. What's it called?
Christine 16.
Sorry.
Wrong number.
Kids, you know.
Secret song. What?
I don't know what song you're talking about.
Saw her standing there.
Oh,
What's it called?
I think it's
Saw her standing there.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. I loved that as a kid.
Do you still like the Beatles?
No, I never did. That was the only song I
Oh, the
liked.
only song.
And I didn't know it was them.
You like any classic rock?
Yes, lots of it. Absolutely.
who doesn't love Boston?
I've seen Boston. Son of a bitch. No. I saw him at Obesity Fest.
Was I hosting it?
It was all classic rock bands, and the whole audience weighed 65 billion tons. Yeah.
I saw Motley Crue after they did the remake of the Vince Neil thing on MTV or whatever it was, and God, it was horrible.
Did we go to the same show? The one at the Mayan Theater?
No, this is at Glen Helen.
Oh.
It was Aerosmith and the Crew.
Remember they put out Generation Swine? You don't? No, it was a really shitty Motley Crue record, and Vince came
Generation
down in a chandelier, and then he tried to get out of it. He's like, and he couldn't get out of it. And it was
He was stuck.
yes, it was the
So
greatest thing we've
Oh
ever
my
seen
God.
in our lives.
only in rock and roll, right?
Yeah, seriously. Now this
And
was.
that was probably 2000 or something.
See, this,
It was
At the
weird.
same time, yeah.
Yeah.
this was like a little bit after. This was like their comeback. They were gone for a
Yeah,
while.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was horrible. He didn't even sing.
Somebody said
half
this
the
was
songs.
the one I went to was kind of like a test drive show because
Okay, maybe it
the
was.
place was only 1,000 cats, so yeah.
Yeah, no, 'cause this was Glen Helen. I'll tell you what, Aerosmith kicked their fucking ass.
I've been to a lot of shows. Glen Helen. That used to be the spot. They used to do the blood drive where you would get free tickets through
Yeah.
KLOS.
Right, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Every year.
You go give blood and they
You give blood and they give you
tickets
tickets. Yep.
to any-
Good deal.
And it was usually Kiss or Ronnie James Dio when he was alive,
I would love to see
or
that.
Deep Purple.
Mm.
All the it was good bands.
Did you ever see
The
Kiss?
Scorpions. Kiss. I've seen them like 10 times.
Nice.
Oh, really?
They're so
Oh,
good.
for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them at their first farewell tour, and like everyone after that, which is what it sounds like. NoFX is on track to do the same thing, huh?
See where they go
First
with that.
farewell tour.
It's
Keyword.
coming up.
We did like 3 of those in Australia.
Yep.
Yeah,
It works
it's actually great business, right? To just put farewell, you're gonna get a little. It depends on who you are. You
It's
might
great.
get a bigger turnout or not
the first
necessarily.
time.
The first time.
Yeah,
The first
People
time.
aren't that stupid, you know?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
They're not.
It's weird now because like, so say when Kiss did that, like people actually thought those were farewell tours, but like now everybody knows that stuff. Like,
But they still want to see Kiss.
yeah, well that's
Yeah.
I think
We're not
bands.
Kiss.
Why
I
does
think
there even
back
need to
when-
be a farewell tour? You know what I mean?
Well, I think bands used
Yeah.
to think that like
Can't just
it
take a
was
fucking
over.
break.
I think they actually thought things were over at that time, and didn't realize that they're this legacy act that can go on forever.
Forever.
You know, I don't think a lot of people even knew that happened. Like that would happen. Because how many times those bands think their careers were over?
Plenty.
Right?
Oh, we gotta oil that thing.
Huh?
We gotta oil that shit.
So I can't even think of a band that's like done a farewell tour and been gone for good. I literally can't think of one.
Unless they die.
Tragically
Yeah.
hip.
So
Tragically
far,
Hip.
Slayer.
Slayer.
So
That's 'cause
far.
they
Go
died.
for it.
The singer, yeah.
What's like?
Tragically hip.
Oh,
I was like,
They had a real farewell tour.
oh, that's tragic.
Yeah, sometimes there's just too much money on the line.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, man, why not?
It's a lot of money
And
in
I'm sure they
farewell
like
tours.
playing.